good. Head coach Molly Miller, Tiara Brown, and Alyssa Durazo-Frescas. Coach will open up with a statement and we'll give them questions.
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks to Hall of Fame Series for putting us in this position to have a highly competitive game in an amazing arena. That's kind of what you're going to get in postseason play, so it's a good experience for our kids. But also thank you to Jerry Colangelo, President Mueller, Jamie Boggs, our AD, who really made this happen behind the scenes. And then, of course, save the best for last, our fan section and the Havocs. What an incredible environment that's unmatched. They really fueled us. I know you all saw it out there, but what an amazing atmosphere for women's basketball. Only the third game into the season. So it was pretty incredible to have that kind of support here at GCU. They came out, painted the footprint center purple, and it was fun to be a part of that.
Molly, what changed after halftime?
You know, we faced adversity that first half, and we knew we were going to. We knew we were going to have peaks and valleys in the game of basketball. That's momentum. We were in some foul trouble. I think 3 of our starters had 2. So we were searching a little bit. Too many turnovers. So we just regrouped at halftime, and then we came out and played our brand of basketball. I think our starters, it was hard. I think Trinity got those 2 fouls early, so she could have just kind of sat, shut down, but she came in ready to go the second half. Tiara battled. Alyssa hit big shots. I mean, Laura was our biggest plus minus at 16. And then you've got Coop and Alasia kind of tagging that point guard position. We just played our brand of basketball. We fouled early and we turned it over early. And then in the second half, we only turned it over 4 times, and I think we only had 4 fouls in the second half. So we did a lot better being clean, being disciplined, being under control. So sometimes you just need that regrouping moment to come back and be yourselves and play the brand of basketball you know you can play. And that halftime was it for us.
Tiara, Alyssa, what did you guys think of the atmosphere of playing on that court?
I loved it. I think it got us going in the second half for sure.
Being new here, like I've never experienced anything like the Havoc, so just them cheering as loud as they can, it's just it's surreal. It's just amazing.
Maybe we need to tell them not to chant MVP.
Yeah, that was 6 a.m. free throws.
She's
practice.
human. That was just a human check.
Are you paying attention, Alyssa? That lit at least a couple of those threes were the NBA line out there. Did you know where your feet were?
Yeah, I knew where they were, and they gave me, my teammates gave me all the confidence in the world. It's not all me, it's Tiara, it's Trinity, it's Laura, it's Coop, it's Alasia, it's the coaches. They give me the confidence I can shoot wherever I can, wherever the line is, it doesn't matter. They have full faith in me, and I have full faith in them.
Molly, when
your defensive success, they only had 17 points in the second half, and you had been kind of flustered what they were doing. Skinner didn't do a whole lot in the second half, just generally your defense.
You know, we've got a pretty special brand of defense, and we couldn't run it unless they were bought into it. And I think for us, you know, it's pressure, but it's also a unit. A one-on-one defensive scheme can't be a unit of defense. So we really tried to get in our gaps, stunt, help side, come over and take some charges. When they had maybe a mismatch in the post, our post just fought around and we had backside help. And those are things we were working on practice all week. So kudos to our kids for carrying over that game plan. But I just think it's heart on that end and effort. And those are 2 things we really, really care about in our program is the effort that we play defense with. So I'm really proud of them, and you know it's led by this one next to me. She's had 5 years of it, so I'm glad she's not sick of playing defense out there yet. She's definitely our defensive motor.
Molly, you've returned so much, but you have those offensive pieces. But how does Alyssa open things up when she really gets hot like that?
Yeah, that was probably maybe our top priority in the portal is to get someone that could stretch the defense, even if she wasn't hitting, be a perceived threat because she's that good. I mean, I'm not surprised that she went 6 for 10. I mean, I see her every day in practice. I think 3-pointers are like layups to Alyssa. So it's just going to space you out, spread you out, give opportunities for our slashers, T and Trin, to have a little bit more gap penetration when they're snugged up on lists. So I think it's just a valuable tool, even if she's a perceived threat. But, you know, we talked, I think, after the first quarter, she had only gotten 1 look. And we said in that huddle, that's not enough for her. You know, we got to get her open. We started screaming a little bit more, looking a little bit more, sharing the basketball a little bit more. But she's definitely helps our team overall offensively.
Molly, back here. Of course, Sydney, good to see you. course, Sydney, the former Devil, and then getting that victory, it looked like she was pretty emotional talking to you after the game. What was that conversation like, and what did it just mean to you to be able to deliver her that?
Well, I think it's twofold because Sid's coming off an injury, so we're trying to get her feet back under her. And she's worked really, really hard after her release in practice the past couple of weeks. And I knew she was going to get her shot, you know, and I knew she knew the game plan. She wanted to execute the game plan. She was focused. She was intense. She was ready. And she shoots it in practice. She makes it too. So I think for us, we just instilled a lot of confidence to her. But I just told her, you know, congratulations, because when you are a transfer, you go through some emotional turmoil anyway. I imagine it's really hard when you play your former team. So there's just an overtake of emotion, and I'm just really happy for her for the win, but she really stepped in and helped us. She was a big key for us, especially hit some big shots.
I guess for all of you guys, dude, does this game feel bigger than a normal early season non-conference game? Just beating local school and just kind of playing in this kind of environment. Did it feel different than?
Felt like March basketball.
It did. It definitely did. It definitely felt. I feel like it felt different. Especially the atmosphere where we're at. For sure, it felt. New gym that we're playing on, and then, I took it as we played them one time, lost. We played them last year, we won. So we gotta get the third one. We got the third one. So it was definitely big.
What about you, Alyssa?
Yeah, I feel like a March game. I mean, we're only so early in the season, and to have a win like this, it means a lot to us. And like after the game, we're all hyped. We wanted to pour water on Mailer, but she had to come here.
I have a good dobo that said.
But no, it felt amazing, and I couldn't be more happier here with obviously these two beside me and the whole team and all the coaching staff and all of our sports staff.
Molly,
Tennessee has been a good program for a long time. What do you guys think they can gain from Middle Tennessee that will change this?
I mean, if you look at our schedule, we're playing everyone that will challenge us. And so that game right there was a highly competitive game also. So we've learned early in the season what that feels like, how we need to come out and prepare for that, how we need to execute during those high-level games, the value of every possession. I mean, today we got 12-0 boards, and I think those are extra chances for us. So those little things that you learn in those big games, hopefully they trickle down, and really we have this tough non-conference schedule to prepare us for March.
We've lived here for a little bit now, and as Tara talked about, their team last 3 years against ASU. How do you describe this? Is it a crosstown rivalry yet, or what's this series matchup doing?
Well, we got to keep it going because the community can just kind of rally together, and this is how you grow women's basketball, right? You get interest, and if there's interest in ASU and GCU matchup, because we are crosstown, it's the student body will get competitive, the teams will get competitive. So this is what the growth of the game looks like for us, and either side, whether you come out on the winning side or the losing side, what an honor it is to have this many eyes on women's basketball.
Hey guys, this is after you for the state press. Remember the time when GCU won its first game of our Power 5 conference last year over ASU? Have you seen any similarities or differences from the last year to this year for GCU?
I think Tiara's our backbone. So we really go as she goes as a team. So I think our experience is something that has grown within the past couple years. But we've also played some high-level teams in Oregon, Middle Tennessee. I mean, that's going to be probably one of our top games that we play this year. So just that experience has really allowed us to grow as a program. And so I'm thankful for those games. And when you grow as a program, you just continue to raise the bar for the program, the players in it, the recruiting. And so that's what these type of games do year in and year out.
I don't think we've been able to talk to you since the announcement to the Mountain West. What does that move do for this program?
I think for us, it definitely enhances the visibility of GCU. And so, you look at those schools and the name recognition is on a high level. The competition is going to be on a high level. The recruiting is going to be on a high level. So when you're in that space, you just want to be a part of that momentum, especially like I said, the women's game is growing. So what an opportunity for us. But right now, I'd say we're pretty tunnel visioned on our road to WAC Vegas.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you all. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.